Here we are with the Sienna. It's getting really hot here in Arizona and the AC is not working anymore. So I ordered a blower motor and I'm just gonna replace it. I figured I would show you guys what it looks like to replace it. Because we are dealing with electronics, unhook your battery to make sure you don't electrocute yourself or somehow fry a fuse or something. For starters, we had to take out the little door there to get to the jack. We don't actually need to get to the jack. We also need to unattach the seatbelt. Uses a 14 millimeter. Get a nice little workout. I'll speed things up for you. We have to take the trim pieces out so that we can get this whole panel to hinge all the way up by that sliding door. You gotta get the weather stripping off so that you can have access to the plastic back here, which just has clips, and I'll show you here in just a second. I use this pretty sweet tool that I got at Harbor Freight for pretty inexpensive. It's very helpful to make it so that I don't ruin any of the clips. Right here, you actually have to push the side panel to the side of the car and pull up on that back panel. Because of how it clips in, you gotta push it to the side of the vehicle and then it'll unlatch just like that. Those are the clips right there. They're pretty easy to get out, especially with the tool. That's the holes you can see right there. Here's the tabs, sorry, the clips there on the side. You can just use that tool and pry them off. We have to get the whole plastic piece to bend there so we can get access to the blower motor up in that position. I originally tried to just take the dark gray portion off without taking the light gray portion off. It didn't work, so I had to take the light gray portion off as well. You can see me doing that here. And I went along the rear window there towards the sliding door, and I'm able to unclip everything with that tool. You can see now that I'm able to unclip it there right by the second row seat belt, and now I can swing this out and give us complete access to the blower motor. Here's the blower motor right here. This is what we're gonna take out. There's three screws right there, 2 electrical connections that need to be pulled out, and I actually moved one of the wires that was on a clip. Here's what it looks like behind the panel, if anyone wants to see what it looks like behind the panel and some of the clips that are on there. And the clips right here on the front, which allowed me to bend it back to get access. So this looks pretty straightforward. Just need to undo a couple things either with a screwdriver or a nut driver. Looks like 3 of them. Disconnect an electrical connection right here. Here's the new one. Link in the description. So it looks pretty simple. Just take the old one out and put the new one in. Let's see how we do. 8 millimeter socket. We'll take those right out. It's 3 bolts. I changed my mind. I wanted to unclip the electrical connections first before I took out those bolts. Push down on that clip and pull right out. This one also has a button. You push the button and pull it up. Well, push in the button and pull the whole clip up. It takes me a little bit to get it out. I kind of had to wiggle it around a little bit. I also decided to pull the entire clip out that was holding the wires in, just to give me a little bit easier access to the blower motor. Just a reminder, it's an 8mm socket. Just sliding the new one in. It actually has an orientation. As you can see, you want it to be in the same orientation as the old one you took out. And it actually has pins right there to make sure that it's in the right or in the correct orientation. They're going into a plastic housing, so you don't want to tighten the screws too much because you don't want to strip out the plastic housing. So just until they're snug. Hi, lady. Snap this back in, snap this back in, and snap this back in. Let's see if it works. Voila, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Looks like it works. Sweet, everything works. Checks out. So I just have to put everything back together in reverse order. Got to make sure that all the clips are snapped back in so that plastic piece, the trim piece, is actually held into place. I'll speed it up here, but it just takes a little bit of touch and kind of making sure everything's in the right spot, and everything just kind of clips in, so you kind of have to hit it a little bit with the palm of your hand just to make sure everything, all the clips get stuck back in. Have to reattach the seatbelt. Just a reminder, it's a 14mm socket. So hopefully this video helped you guys save some money. You didn't have to take it to a technician. You were able to do a fix yourself. If you have some questions, put them in the comments. I'll try to respond, or send me some emails. I'll try to respond that way too. If there's other videos you want to see, let me know also. Last thing, you have to put on the little plastic cover to the seatbelt. There we go. It's all done. Have a great day.